I know the Leafs have too many forwards and it might be overkill, but how great would it be if Kyle Dubas was unwrapping a Corey Perry on a league min on Christmas Day?
Your boy would have a lot of videos to delete and a Corey Perry jersey to buy because I've never seen him do anything untoward ever. Remember that time Pavel Datsyuk instigated a fight with Corey Perry and then sucker punched him? I do. That's how I would look at it.
Would you like to know what I have heard? Unverified.
Oh.
Unverified. So I'm not Chris Johnston. Don't quote me. But I have heard that they spoke, but that it was sort of like we got room for Simmons or Perry, and Simmons is number one on our list. So if we can get Simmons, we're going to get him.
You think Taxi Squad changes that?
I don't know, but I think Corey Perry wanted to be a Leaf. I'm almost positive from what I heard, I'm almost positive Corey Perry wanted to be a Leaf. So I don't know.
Well, so I tweeted this October 6th. I go, you have two players. Both are right shooting right wingers whose production is tanked due to injuries, but both are still #not fun to play against. One is age 32, had 8 goals and 17 assists for 25 points in 68 games last season. Or the other is age 35 with 5 goals, 16 assists, 21 points in 57 games last year. Who do you pick?
32.
86.2% of voters picked the 32-year-old. The 32-year-old is Wayne Simmons. The 35-year-old is Corey Perry.
Yep.
So even though Corey Perry his Stanley Cup final was fantastic. He was good in the playoffs.
Great.
He didn't have a good season, guys. He didn't. So what do you go with? It's a tough call, but like every year teams go and throw a bunch of money at a guy who, had a good playoff series and then it never works out. Like, look at the Edmonton Oilers after the 2006 Stanley Cup final. They handed all those guys big deals. And like I think of guys who remember Sean Bergenheim?
Yep.
Was like unstoppable for one playoff run and then was just kind of Sean Bergenheim, and that's fine. But Corey Perry, man, 35. It's tough.
Yep. Pushing it.
Room for one of those on the team.
Right.
Joe, that's it. Spets has got softer miles. Anyway.
This is from @_AlecR7. One rational / hot take prediction for the Leafs upcoming season. Adam, you're up first. Hot take for the Leafs this year.
Boy. They're the second best team in the Canadian division. Is that a hot take?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's a hot take would be like they miss.
They're a second best team. Sorry. The Leafs are going to be the second best team in the Canadian division, and they're going to the second round.
So that's mine. The playoff slump ends this year. They win at least a round.
Yeah, because it is a playoff. I mean, they didn't even make the playoffs, so that's a slump too. They need to bust that slump first.
There's that. They will, and they'll make the first round, and they will win it. And then who knows?
By the way, for those asking, I think Calgary or Vancouver might be ahead of them. I also think Edmonton's got an outside shot because, but the thing with Edmonton that you always have to do when you're doing the percentages is what if one of those guys gets injured? They're still that guy, but it's a little less dominant, right? We can admit that. So it's always I don't know. I mean, they're pretty freaking amazing, but
I got to thank the Raptors for raising Toronto sports' bar. He's I want the Leafs to win a series, and I'll be happy. And it'll be fleeting if they lose in the second round. That's not what we watch.
No.
And the reigning semi-finalists. Not why we watch.
No.
Like Blue Jackets fans will have that series against Tampa forever.
Yeah.
And they'll look back at it, and it'll make them smile. The Blue Jays beating the Rangers, the Texas Rangers, the bat flip, will always have that. They didn't win the World Series. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you'll have those fond memories of that playoff win, but let's get a championship, boys. Let's go.
Yeah. Did you see Tom Brady's tweet recently of the AFC finalist banner of the Indianapolis Colts?
No.
Oh,
All right. So Tony Dungy, longtime Colts head coach, he was on a show and he said that Tom Brady didn't crack the top 6 quarterbacks in terms of difficulty when he was coaching. So he's like, there's 5 other guys I could name who are harder to coach against. And then the clip went viral on Twitter, and Tom Brady responded on Twitter, and he tweeted out a photo of in the Colts arena. They have a banner that says AFC finalists, and it's like 2014, the year they lost to Brady. I forget what year it was, but it's whatever year they lost to Brady.
I hope
a
Dungy was
banner,
my coach. That's
And
fucking.
wait, is that a real banner or did he Photoshop it?
It's a real banner hanging in their arena.
That's a
in
dunk.
their stadium. So
That's a
he
dunk.
dunked on them hard. And I was like, Tom Brady, when did you get a personality? This is fun.
Yeah.
Man, you hang that in the bedroom of an 8-year-old, not from your NFL team's stadium.
And they've won championships. They got or 8 championships.
Yes. Oh, that's terrible.
Yo, I gotta say that one of the funniest tweets I've ever seen was Tom Brady would be so cool if he wasn't so fucking weird. Like, right? Like he's weird, man. He's really weird.
Yeah.
But there's something about him. You're like, I like you, but you're weird.
I would hang out with you, but you're a bit of a weirdo.
Maybe not for more than an hour.
Final question comes from @Josh Prokshek on Twitter. You're a part of the Leafs Secret Santa. Who do you want to buy a gift for, and what are you getting them?
This is easy.
Zach Hyman, because one time I asked him what he wanted for Christmas because I forgot he was Jewish.
Oh my God.
What do I want for Christmas? For you to do your research.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
And he answered the question because he's a gentleman.
God
he's
bless him.
Happy Hanukkah. Oh God. I'm so stupid.
Fucking amazing.
I've never heard that story.
How have you never told that?
I thought I've told it.
Can you elaborate? Where was this? What happened?
So no, I did. I was filling in for Sofia Jurcevic, and I got to do sometimes I got to do the Leafs room, very rarely, but I usually did the visiting room when she wasn't available to do it. Then one of the very few times I got to do the Leafs room, it was right around Christmas, and they wanted to do a Christmas feature where, you just go around and go, what do you want for Christmas? And everyone, I think we did Connor Carrick and Frank Corrado, and I think Mitch Marner was in there, Nikita Zaitsev. It was the 16-17 team, I think. And I just asked Zach Hyman, and he just sort of goes, I think I'd like, and then he went on with like the things he would like. And it was like a few days later, it was one of those moments, like shower moments, where you just go, like in the middle of and I realized what I had done. I'm like, you moron, you idiots. Yeah. So I'll never live that down.
I think I would like to get Jack Campbell in the Secret Santa. However, he would want peace on Earth, and that would be very hard to deliver on because Jack Campbell is a nice man. So I love Jack. I like Jack Campbell. I'm starting to have a big crush on Jack Campbell, like a little bit of a man crush. He's pretty wicked. So also a great commenter on Instagram. Can we say that?
Oh yeah.
He's an elite commenter. He's pretty good.
So what would you get him?
Peace on Earth is what I
you it has to be something you can actually get.
What would I get Jack Campbell? I would get Jack Campbell. I don't even know. I would get Jack Campbell at PS5, and he and I could play online together because we do things because we're friends. Jack Campbell and I are friends. I don't know if you know this or not. We are not friends. We've never
in this
met.
magical scenario.
But in this scenario,
yes,
Jack
We're
Campbell
all
and I are
friends with
buddies.
Jack Campbell.
That's right. Well, you could be friends with Jack Campbell and not know Jack Campbell, and I feel like Jack Campbell will be okay with that. He'd be like, "Yeah, we're friends. We don't know each other, but we are." He's just that kind of a guy.
I would like Ilya Mikheyev, and I would get him the world's nicest spoon.
Oh, I like that.
You always want to get someone something that they're going to use.
Yes.
And I would like to get Morgan Riley, and I would get him TJ Brody.
I love this.
Yes.
I love this. And Jesse, you have to answer it too.
I would get William Nylander,
Ooh,
obviously.
of course.
And I would get him a nice Sony SLR camera so that his Instagram pictures can always look incredible.
You could also get him prosciutto.
That's very deep reference, Steve, but thank you.
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
how many people got
90% of the
that?
people listening to the show get it.
No.
Prosciutto is like a big Nylander thing. Tweet at him if you get prosciutto.
How many people understood that?
We're about to find out.
Yeah,
Tweet
but
us if you didn't understand
reboot.
it too.
Okay, no, but a lot of people will understand, but what percentage is that?
Yeah.
5% of people? They're all going to
Best.
tweet us,
The
but
best.
Yes. Oh, here's a list. Russian hockey players, 20 to 1.
let's break it down, you guys.
You know what? For Christmas, I'd like 2 new friends. How about that? For Christmas, I'd like 2 new friends who appreciate me. Here, let me just hang this up. Hope someone puts 2 new friends in it. Just gonna, right there.